hope you're still around for take two. Um, Stan Minkwich is going to share his Thrive experience with you guys. I was just sharing with you guys about the new Blast, just really quick. It is our new Blast, just came out this past week on Thursday, I think it was, or on Tuesday. But anyway, you mix one of these packets into 8 ounces of water, and you can do it twice daily. It's our powerhouse antioxidant drink. It tastes berry. Emma thought it tastes like fruit punch, but it's very berry, no aftertaste, and it's full of fruit and exotic berries. So it is super good. I love adding that to my routine, and yay, Stan is here. So I'm going to bring him on, and I can't wait for you to hear his Thrive experience. Hey, Stan.
Hi there. How we doing
How,
tonight?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Good. Well, I just wanted to bring you on. I know that you have an awesome story, and I just think that others really need to hear your story about how you start thriving, what it's done for you, and how you're feeling with your Thrive experience, and what do you think of your Thrive life. So if you just kind of want to take it away, I'd love to just hear how'd you get started?
Well, the first thing that I want to throw out there is I want to say happy birthday to my brother Dave. He's 60
Oh,
years old today, and we're celebrating in Minneapolis. I had the opportunity to go along, but yeah, I got a dog and I got to take care of him. So,
happy
so yeah, I
birthday.
didn't go. But
Oh,
60
good.
years old.
That's awesome.
So, anyway, I guess the way that I got introduced was I was at a poker run. And I saw this gal running around with a sticker on her arm, and yeah, I was curious, So I finally talked to her, and she introduced me to Thrive, and yeah, I at that point in time in my that point in time in my life, I was drinking Monster continuously. Um, I guess I just got addicted to the taste, and I just needed that boost all the time. Well, sooner or later, Monster wasn't doing it anymore, and my friends that know me from the past know that I would never leave my home without a Mountain Dew in my vehicle or whatever. But now I don't drink soda, I don't drink Monster, and I it's pretty rare that I do drink a soda, and it's usually fountain pop at a restaurant or something like that. But
Hmm.
I I don't need it. I have all the energy I can or that I need or whatever,
Hmm.
and my general discomforts are gone, and I have lost some weight. I've lost about 50 pounds. I know you can't see it on the camera, but I'm not gonna pull my shirt up to show everybody. So,
No, I can attest to that. I see you. So I can attest to that. So, Stan, a lot of people that are on here right now are people that probably would love to thrive, but are probably really skeptical or think that it's, basically. So, what got you thriving? What was it that was going on in your life, or how were you introduced? Like you mentioned that you talked, so what did she say to you, and kind of what were you looking for when you first started your Thrive experience?
well, with drinking Monster all the time, I just felt sick. Not really sick, but I was tired all the time, and
Hmm.
I didn't sleep well. Um, I would come home and I would crash. You know, I remember days I'd come home from work and I would fall asleep in my pickup just because I was tired. And so, she said that she had lost quite a bit of weight on the on Thrive and had all day energy. She said that she had gotten up really early, went to work, and then got off work, and then went and set up for the poker run over there. And then they had a street dance after that, and she was still running around like at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was blown away that she had that energy. and I had drank Mountain Dew all day, and I didn't have energy. So, it drove me nuts because she's full of energy and I'm not.
Right.
And so that's what got my curiosity up, and I just decided, I was not looking for a business or anything like that. And, I really wasn't looking at all. I was just going to live my life the way I was. And, and then when she introduced me to it, I was just blown away by how simple it was. And I was a day one thriver. I never went through all the detox and stuff, but I've been there with my customers, and I support them 100% and give them whatever ideas I can to help them get through it. And I think detox probably sucks, but if you push through it, it will work, and you're never gonna regret getting on Thrive. I swear. I know I
Yeah.
haven't. So
How long you been thriving, Stan?
July of 2017.
Wow. And how long between seeing Nicole kind of with her energy till you ordered? How long did it take you?
Um, I think I probably ordered. Let's see. I think I probably ordered when my 3 day sample was up.
So you sample first. Okay.
Um, yeah, I did sample, and then I ordered. I'm pretty sure I ordered by like the middle of July. I think that poker run was like the end of June, and
Okay.
then
So a couple
I
weeks.
ordered by the middle of July.
Okay.
And I was hooked immediately. I was just like, this is so wonderful. I never felt so good in my life. And my general discomforts were pretty much gone,
And you
right
truck.
away. For me, I have like pain in my back when I've been sitting a long time, or your butt. Usually if you're running long miles and stuff like that, you get sore. Well,
Hmm.
you know, amazingly, I don't get sore anymore, and it's great. I just love it.
That's awesome. And
So,
I can kind of relate. For me, I was a stubborn skeptic for 9 months when my best friend was telling me about it, which that's the only thing I regret about my Thrive experience is waiting so long. I, like you, was a day oneer, but I just want to throw this out there because most people aren't. Did the samples that we give out, it's our own product. So my friend gave us a sample. We didn't take it. We lived in Texas. It moved with us. And finally, I kind of threw it down my husband's throat because I wanted to see what happened to him, to see if it really worked or not. He was like my guinea pig. And he didn't notice anything right away. So, but he liked the process, and that's kind of what the samples are for, to see how simple thriving is. And then he didn't really notice anything until I think it was about 2 weeks in is when he started feeling something. I was like Stan, and I noticed mental clarity, energy, and that was the first day I didn't nap on a sample. But again, that's not normal. So just want to let you mention that. And then I also, when Stan kind of talks about the detox process, a lot of times what happens to your body when you're throwing in such premium nutrition, your body is getting rid of all the chemicals and things that you've been consuming, or putting on your body with lotions or what you use to shower. So your body is cleansing itself from all the yuckiness. And so you can have what we call a detox, and you just push water, and you might feel a little bit more tired. You might feel energy first with your Thrive, and then you feel like, oh, I'm tired, and maybe just a little mild tummy upset. But if you can just push through for about 3 to 5 days, then you'll start feeling results. Around day 10 is what we typically tell people, that you're going to probably feel something. You might not be able to explain what it is, but you'll feel something. So samples are awesome because it lets you know about the things I was worried about. Like, I am not a shake person. So when she mentioned step two, I did not want to do it. But I love our lifestyle mix. I love our vanilla. It is super micronized. So it's thinner than sugar. I mean, it just, when you mix it up, it blends right in, and I put a little PB2 powder, and actually I use that as my breakfast for the day. But when you're done thriving, so thriving is done in three simple steps. And Stan, can you just share how simple the three steps are? Like how you thrive every day?
I get up and I take my 2 capsules with at least 8 ounces of water. I'm guessing it's probably closer to 12, but I like to drink a lot of water because that gets the process going. And then I make my shake right away. As soon as I'm done with my capsules, I make my shake, and then I feed my dog and get ready for the day.
Hmm.
And then yeah, then it's time to drink my shake, and I look forward to my shake every day. It's just, I don't know, that taste, and that it just
It's true.
it's very awesome. It's an awesome taste. So,
Yeah.
and
You like strawberry?
I do. I love
Yeah, that's your favorite.
strawberry. Um, Probably my second favorite would probably be vanilla.
Okay.
I've always kind
Uh,
of been a vanilla shake kind of guy. If I used to, like, when I go to McDonald's and stuff, I'd order a vanilla
hmm
shake. And
So we have apple pie
so,
and peppermint and what's the other one? Chocolate
chocolate.
to choose
Yep,
from. Yeah.
yep. And
Okay.
I've tried
Cool.
them all. I'm not a big chocolate fan. I know people are, but I'm not a big chocolate fan, and it's not because it tastes bad, because it doesn't. But I'm
Right.
just not the chocolate
Like your
person.
ones. Yep.
And so
Uh,
I've
So
been wearing it
then
on my hand lately. I've
you,
been feeling like I don't know, some discomfort in my hands lately. I think it's probably from shifting or on the steering wheel all the time, or it could be even from the factory work that I did for 20 years. Who knows? But
has it helped
I
when
tell
I
you,
mentioned to put it here?
yep, yep, that makes a whale of a difference, and it's nuts. Some days I have bad hip. I have a bad hip. I have a bad knee. Some days I'll just slap it on my knee, slap it on my hip, do whatever, and it's phenomenal how fast that pain or
hmm
that discomfort is gone. It's just crazy, and
I put,
how it
yeah,
can
I've been
possibly
using,
do it.
when I knit, I noticed that I get more like like a soreness and stuff from knitting so much, and I started putting mine here too, and it's helped tremendously. So if you have aches and discomforts, feel free to, put this on your low back or other places. It does really help with aches and discomforts.
Yes, it
But
does.
Stan just told, yeah, and then you're just mentioning how simple it is. So before our feet hit the floor, like Stan said, with 8 ounces of water, you take your capsules. There's men and women's. Some men take women's, some women take men's. You just kind of experiment and see what works best for you. And like you said, 20 minutes later, mix up your lifestyle mix. We mentioned the flavors that we have, and then once you're done drinking that, you just put on your DFT, and we have. The thing of it is how important, Stan, is it to communicate with a person who gets you on Thrive? Because there, like for instance, we have five. Let's see, we have regular DFT, Black Label, the Ultra, which is what I have on, but it's 1.0. 2.0 is going to be. It was released. I think we're going to get ours here next week. But it has. You'll have to go and look in the comments, but it's like 158% more porcelain and Garcinia Gambrosia. So it's going to be our biggest, if you're looking for weight management and appetite management suppression, it's going to be a powerhouse. This is kind of what our leaders are telling us. So I'm super pumped for it. I really love the Ultra. But we also have Duo and Duo Burn. So it kind of just depends on we usually start you off with regular DFT. And then once you let us know what your goals are with Thrive, we'll help guide you to the DFT that we think will help you the best. But it's really key to communicate with us. And I think Stan can kind of share why it's just really important.
I think it's important because you keep your lines of communication open, and we want, or I want, people to realize that if you ever become a customer of mine, you and I will be in constant contact, and so that way you have the best experience possible. You know, I hate it when my customers aren't happy, and if they're not talking to me, I don't know, you know. But,
Yep.
you know, I try my darndest to help, you know, in any way that I can. You know, if it's giving advice or giving you my thoughts on which DFT would work the best for you, you know, um, or whatever shake we can possibly try different if you don't like it for some odd reason, you know. We try to be the best customer service that we possibly can. And
Absolutely.
that's just the, the craziest thing about, I think I was always a pretty nice person, but when I got on Thrive, it changed me. You know, I changed to, I don't know, I guess a nicer person, I guess, or something. You know, I care more about my customers over my
Mhm.
friends now than what I did probably before, you know. And
You do, and you have the
it's
biggest
crazy.
biggest heart. And I've got to see that change in you. Because I remember when I first met you, and then when we went to NOLA, completely different. You know what I mean? I got to actually see your journey, and I love that you
Yep.
shared that part of your story because it's not just the physical things that you feel. One of the things that I think maybe he's talking about is the mood support. I didn't expect that going in with the program. I don't know, you're in a better mood. I have more patience with my family and my kids. And just in life in general. I'm kind of a person that's more shy until I get to know someone. So the fact that, I'm doing this business and going live is something that I never would have done without the Thrive experience. So I've become a better me, not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually too. And what Sam was saying, and we can attest to this, when you start thriving with someone, you have not only the person that got you on Thrive. So if you get a hold of Stan and you want to try the Thrive experience, if he needs any help, we have a whole list of people that want to help you and make sure that you feel your best. So if he can't help you, he will make sure that he gets a hold of someone who maybe has a little bit more experience and help you feel your best. And also, we have an awesome customer page that we can add you to where you can just learn about the new products, stay in the loop. It's a great group that we can set you in. So you're getting free support with your Thrive that you don't get with a lot of other companies. And another thing that you don't get with other companies is, when Mike started thriving, I wasn't thriving and I was dealing with a health challenge and I was sick and crabby. And actually, I was irritated that he felt so good because I felt so bad. Have you ever felt that bad and you're just like happy people tick you off? That was me and stuff, whatever. Like he was so happy. And then my girlfriends that I told about Mike's experience, pretty soon they started thriving. And so I did that because if you have two people that thrive with you, and we all know at least two people who need Thrive, but if you get two people thriving with you as a customer and they order, you get your Thrive for free. So that is amazing. So not only can you feel your best and all of that and all the things that Thrive does for you, it's free to be a customer and it's free to thrive if you have two people thriving with you. So that's the first thing I told Mike when he wanted to order. I was like, that's fine. We'll buy 1 month because he tried other products and stuff, whatever, and it would just sit in the cupboard and it was a lot of money and it would make me mad. So I just thought this was one of his fads. And I'm like, okay, we'll try 1 month, but after that, you need to get yours free. Well, he didn't do it. I did. I told my friend Stacy, and I told my other friend, and pretty soon my friend Stacy came by and she was in a happy mood. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And she's like, I'm thriving, Bones. I'm thriving. And I'm like, oh God, there's another one that's just ticking me off. They're all happy and I'm not. And so, but I still was just really that skeptical and dealing with a health challenge. But how amazing, Stan, is it that you can thrive for free?
It's it's a big relief because when you don't have that extra bill coming in, you can put that money towards something else, and when you own your own truck, you have plenty of bills.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's great that Lavelle allows that. You know, all you got to do is refer two people,
Hmm.
and you thrive for free. There's nothing better out there. I mean, I've spent a lot of money getting into different companies too, and you know, like I think it was Paul that said if they charge you to get into their company, then apparently their product isn't very good. You know,
Yes, he
and
did say that.
I think that's pretty good advice. You know,
It is.
and
It is.
so yeah, and I
It's
wanted to
been.
touch on the patience thing.
Hmm.
Um, you know, I drive truck, and you know, there is drivers out there that I don't know. I don't know, but I can't really say too much. But I do want to say that I have since I got on Thrive, I have way more confidence now than what I ever did. You
You
know,
do.
yes, I'm more used to driving now, but still I gained a lot of confidence just by getting on Thrive. I have a lot more patience for drivers out there that, you know, I'm sure I was one of them too that tick people off, but I never meant to,
Hmm.
I'm new, whatever. Well, now I have the patience for virtually anything, I don't get excited about anything. My stress level is very low. I that's the best thing I think that I have going for me with Thrive. My stress level has has gone down to the floor. I have tons to be stressed about, but I don't have any. I I honestly can't say that I stress about anything. And I
It is.
and I
It's just.
should, but I don't. So
Yeah.
because
Yeah, and it's
you
not.
know, you're God put you on this earth, and he promised, that he wouldn't harm you in any way or whatever. Well, I have a different outlook on life now. I don't uh, I don't stress about it because eventually it'll take care of itself, and it does.
Amen.
So
Oh,
you
Stan,
just you
that
just
is what I
keep.
love. Truly. And I know, and I can speak for Stan, and I can just share with you guys the last little bit. That is amazing. Once you start feeling this good, it really is so hard. First of all, people around you notice, and they're like, "Okay, what are you doing? Because you're not who you used to be." They're going to ask you, number one. A lot of times, before you even notice, people around you are going to notice before you even do. But I didn't intend. I was dealing with a health challenge and so whatever. So I didn't intend to start a business with this. I have a degree. I was working in the corporate world. I wasn't happy. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. That's why I wanted to be able to be successful as a mom, but also be able to be home as a mom too, and be around and pick my girls up from school and have that time because you only have them for a little bit, and it was really important to me. So with me, and I can say this like the stress management that it helps with, having a health condition to deal with daily is really taxing on your body, on your emotions, on your stress level. It can be on your spirituality, and kind of like withstand to all of those areas in my life. I just grew. So I just want to make sure this isn't like a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle change. This isn't like a diet or a fad. This is a complete lifestyle change, and it's one that you make that you really probably didn't intend to make, but it really does help you live your best life. So I was sharing about Thrive at first to help Mike get his free. That was easy. The next month he was thriving for free. Those friends told friends, and then pretty soon I was making money, but I didn't even mean to, and I hadn't even started thriving yet. Then I started thriving on May 2nd of 2015, and I had my own story to share. And that is basically what we do. It's kind of like if you find a sale at Target or a sale at Kohl's or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got these jeans for sale and I got 5 pairs for $50 and you should go get some. We do this all the time with all different kinds of products, and that's basically kind of like what Thrive is like. And pretty soon it grew into something that I never thought that I could do. Can't work a regular 8 to 5 job just with my condition, but I can work from my phone anywhere, anytime that it works for me. So that means I get to schedule my day. That means I am in control of my own business, and you can do as much or as little with it. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. And it's free to be a promoter, to be part of the business side of things with Lavelle, just like it's free to be a customer. There is other companies where you have to pay to get into, but you don't have to pay anything to be a promoter with Thrive. And when you first start out, you have 2 weeks to earn amazing bonuses, and that's what I did. I actually did that while I was at Mayo. And if I can do that at Mayo, I know that you definitely can do it. And that brought $660 back to my family, which was huge. And then I just kind of took off from there. And 9 months later, I had earned my auto bonus, and so they have paid for my Mercedes and my Cadillac. They also have a $300 option if you prefer not to get a car. And I did that cash option for about 9 months. I did that to pay my minivan bill and then also to help other people thrive. And then pretty soon, it just turned into a business that I absolutely love, because the one thing I didn't like about what I was doing in the corporate world is I I knew that whatever I did, I wanted to help people. And selling um, duplicators and printers. Yes, I'm helping people in their business, but I wasn't helping them personally. So I actually get to go and tell somebody about something and change their life. And Stan is awesome about this. I lost him like a bazillion times when we were in NOLA. Um, on our trip, but he's very good about sharing about it. But it comes from a passion that we all have. So you don't have to do the business part, but the business part has been amazing, and it's helped grow my confidence even higher. And I get to feel like I'm a successful mom, but I get to be a present mom too. And it doesn't get any better than that. They also have 3 lifestyle getaways a year. I think I've earned 5, and they've been amazing. That Mike and I actually get time to go away, and they're not like conventions. They're the awesome party, and then your time is your time. You get to do what you want. So it has been a blessing on our family that I can't even really tell you honestly the full effect of what it's done for our family. And Stan, can you just share real quick with the people why you started promoting as well?
Well, I actually started promoting because Nicole said it was free to promote or free to be a customer. I never really planned on selling it, but the reason that I signed up as a promoter was because um, she said I could earn bonuses and stuff like that, and I have hit my 4K bonus, and what that is your you and your customers do $4,000 worth of business in a month,
Hmm.
and that was cool. That was awesome. That was a hurdle that I had to get over. Now I'm working towards my 12K. I'd like to hit my 12K by May. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that I'm going to do that, and my goal eventually is to truck for fun. I pretty much just want to be able to, um, I don't know, do what I want, I guess. Be my own boss. And if I want to go see my brother for 2 weeks, I can do that and not have to worry about not having the money to, you know, keep my truck going and stuff like that. If I need to do some maintenance to my truck or whatever, I don't have to worry about it because I'm still making money other ways. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's I think it's going to be a good thing, you know. Eventually, I'm kind of I'm not a big I don't know, I guess I'm just not a big pusher or whatever, but you know,
Hmm.
I love Thrive. Don't ever get me wrong. I love Thrive, and I will help anybody and everybody feel their best. And you know, it's it's crazy. It's not a diet. Don't
No.
ever assume that it's a diet because it's not. But
No. Because where it helped
it
me
is
gain weight, it helped him lose weight. It does what your
right.
body needs. Yeah.
Yep. And it's just crazy how getting your body straightened out and aligned on nutrition has changed everything.
Huge.
And
Yes.
it's crazy how it changes your entire life. It just really is.
It does your
I just
skin,
can't.
your hair. I mean, it's everything. It truly, right? I mean, it's just everything. And again, we just share about the promoting opportunity. If just give you my perspective, one of the things besides being able to be that mom that I want to be, it is, I think that we're all pigeonholed into, okay, I'm going to go work at my job for the next 40 to 60 years, and then I'm going to retire and have maybe 10 years where I get to do what I want, and then I'm ready for the old folks home. Life doesn't have to be like that anymore. I have many leaders who have become very successful with their businesses, and they have been able to leave their careers and do this full time. And I do it, it enables me to stay home and do this full time too. And that has been amazing. So I started dreaming again, is basically what I wanted to say. And I think that sometimes in life we just stop dreaming, and then you kind of slowly just die inside. So I have dreams and goals for my family and kids, and they know that. Like I have a vision board, and when they want something, we make a vision board for them, and then they help me. So it's been become for me also like a family business. I always say, and this, don't take no offense, Sam, but my two girls are my best promoters because they live with me and they've got to see what it's done for their mom. So a lot of the times we'll be in the store and they'll say, "Hey, have you heard of Thrive? This is what it did for my mom," because they're just so amazed because they saw me at my worst. And to see where I am now, we don't say what happens behind closed doors, but they do. And so they really truly know how much it's helped both their mom and their dad. And then they also thrive with us too. So we are giving them the best that we can, and they deserve that. And so do I. And it took me a long time to believe that, but I do believe it. And I believe it for you as well. So, Stan, did you have anything else that we didn't talk about that you wanted to share?
Um, I don't really think so. I think we've covered pretty much everything. And
Okay.
if you're interested in Thrive and you want to know more, contact me. I'm an open book. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. And if you're skeptical, even better. I was skeptical too. But I believed in what Nicole said, and I I don't think I saw a picture of her until after I started Thriving,
Yeah.
and I was like blown away by how much she really did change. And it's crazy. But if you if you do have any questions, I'm here to answer them. If you're my friend on Facebook, you should know by now that you know I I'm not gonna I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and if you want to take my word for it, you can. If you don't, then hey, whatever. But
Yep.
Thrive is amazing, and it has changed my entire outlook on life. It really seriously has. And if you can't hear that in my voice, you know, I I was talking to Joni earlier today. I said I am very emotional today, and I don't know really why, but I do have a passion to help, and a passion to help you feel better.
Uh-oh. You make me get.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, and that's why we share and do what we do. It's not. I stand like you said. I'm not pushy. He's not pushy. A lot of us were not. We just truly want to help change your life because it changed ours so much. So, um, it has been an amazing experience. And I'm so glad and grateful for you coming on today and sharing your experience, Stan. I've got to see your experience, and um, I just it still is doing new things for you. So I just love hearing your story, and thank you for sharing.
no
You can
problem.
hear it from your
I look
heart.
forward
All right.
to uh, I look forward to trying Ultra 2.0 too, because I'm gonna drop a few pants noises on that. So
Exactly. I am going to be beach ready. We're staying at a week at the lake, and um, I needed to gain weight, and now I just want to tone up a little bit. So I'm super excited for the new DFT. It's gonna look like this, but it's a 2.0 version, so it has a fourth layer, And that also is going to, I'll share about it, and Stan, I'll tag you on it. So if your people want to look at the stats at it, but the Forest Lean and the Garcinia Gambrosia is the highest that any product on the market. And so we're going to have so many before and after pictures. So if that's one of your goals, just let us know. It's going to be amazing. And they're live right now. So, and lastly, there is a promo going on right now. Just message Stan and me, and we can share with you what that promo is. It does end tomorrow, but it is our best sale that we ever have. So with that, this one needs to get to bed. So I'm gonna sign off, but thanks again, Stan, and just know that we share from our hearts because we truly care, and that we hope that everyone stay safe and warm out there. The roads clear out by you, Stan?
I don't know. I haven't gone out there at all, but people are still going by pretty slow. So,
Yeah, be careful,
so
guys.
yep,
Okay. Well,
yep.
thank you
I
guys for
don't
hopping on.
plan on leaving the farm today. So
Yeah,
maybe tomorrow.
stay snuggled in. And again, if you have any questions, just let us know. We're here to help. And with that, I wish everyone a very good night and thanks for hopping on with us. Thank you, Stan,
Thank
again.
you.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.